Hi Capricorn, this is going to be your reading for August 2025. I hope everyone is having a nice day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings, I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here. I'll move on to traditional tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. Alright, let's get into it. So your message this month is inner child healing. Your message. The inner child is part of your psyche that represents our childhood. Everything, no matter who they are, has had a traumatic childhood experience that may be impacting their life today, and you have endured so much in your life. You are a real survivor. Drawing this card indicates that no matter what has happened, you have found a way forward. You may feel that you have had to grow up quickly and abandon your innocence in order to survive, but know that when you reflect, review, and release anything from your childhood that could be holding you back, the next phase of your life will be supported. This isn't about forgetting or taking the time to send loving energy to your inner child and to assure them that they do make it through and become the incredible person you are today. This card brings radical healing, understanding, and love to your inner child. It shows that your guardian angel is wrapping their loving arms around you right now, nurturing your inner child and encouraging you to unleash your childlike senses. See the world through the eyes of a child. There's so much wonder and opportunity out there. It's time for some fun. What can you do to feel light? What can you do to express yourself? Have you stopped yourself from doing something because you feel too old for it now? It's time to reclaim your innocence and express yourself in a way that's filled with excitement, wonder, and adventure. It's time for your inner child to be healed. All right, Capricorn, let's take a look. What August might have in store for you, okay? Just give me a moment to draw these cards. All right, let me just feel this energy that we have for you, Capricorn. So we have this kind of energy here with this Ace of Pentacles of some kind of financial thing coming in for you. For some of you, this could be a job offer. It could be just surprise money showing up. This could be just, something that's grounded in general, not just kind of financially, but there's some kind of groundedness or new kind of grounded opportunity for you here. And it feels like maybe financially, and it feels like the last little while you kind of felt like things have been really taken from you. I have this Seven of Swords coming out here, which is this kind of thieving energy, this kind of stealing energy. So maybe before you felt like something was stolen from you or taken from you here, and you were in kind of a really dark place. We have the Ten of Swords in the reverse here, and this is actually where we want this card, right? Because it means we had that kind of rock bottom moment where we're just like things were not going our way. Maybe you're going through a breakup, maybe you lost a job, maybe you were just dealing with a lot of life things, and it just felt like a lot, and you felt like at this place where you're just like, I'm just at pure rock bottom right now. But within the Ten of Swords in reverse, it means we're on our way back up here. So it's almost like this Ace of Pentacles is like a new little kind of gift for you here. I do have the Hangman coming up right after as well, which is just saying we're taking a time to reflect. We're taking a time to think about things first. Now it's not the time for action. So maybe this kind of new offer is coming in for you, but you're just like, I gotta take a little time to think about it for a little bit. Is that what I really want to do? Is that where I really want to kind of put my focus? Do I want this? Do I only want this because I want to kind of alleviate whatever I've been feeling before? So I feel like you're going to be asking yourself these questions. They're telling you to take the time to reflect on things. Because I have the Three of Cups in the reversed here, it's some kind of social time that we were kind of maybe, maybe we were kind of spending less time with friends or kind of going out. Maybe we're kind of cutting back socially a little bit here, and maybe that's because you just want more of this time to reflect, right? You want this time to yourself, this time to just kind of be, to feel, to experience, to move through whatever it is this hangman experience is asking for you, right? It's this reflection time. So maybe you're like, I don't even want to go out right now. I just kind of want to be more in solitude to myself, because I just kind of want to figure things out and figure out where things are going for you here. Because I have this Three of Wands in reverse and the World card in reverse. It's just saying we're kind of going back to the drawing board a little bit here. We see maybe in a certain situation our ships aren't coming in, or they weren't meant to come in for us. And so it feels like where it's like something isn't completed here, something isn't kind of completely done. So I feel like you are kind of pivoting in a way this month, Capricorn, where you're just like, okay, it's time to pivot here because something is not coming in, like the things I want are not happening or not coming in for me. How can I pivot and how can I change that here? What can I do to kind of make this kind of more of a full circle moment? I do have this King of Cups. You might be dealing with a water sign, Capricorn. Sorry, you're Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces coming in here. This person is someone that you maybe dealt with in the past, because I do have this kind of Two of Cups coming out, which is some kind of partnership. Can be romantic partnership, or could just be someone that, a friend, someone that you are connected to here. I feel like, again, there's some unfinished business that you might be feeling along with that, with this World card, but there's something that kind of wants to close out or wants to kind of pivot a little bit here. Because the Chariot card is saying you're moving on from that. You're moving forward. It's like we're like going into battle, right? You're like full speed ahead. So I feel like whatever that you're leaving behind, you're going to try to blow past it. You're going to try to move forward and kind of get out of there. Because I feel like with this Ace of Pentacles, you're like, okay, this is a new kind of start for me. This is something here that will kind of maybe pull me away from this energy that I've been feeling in the last little bit. There might have been something here, Capricorn, that you were super excited for at the beginning, that you were really like, this is it. This is going to be my big thing, right? Whether this be like a job or whether this be a relationship here. Maybe it's with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. But with the Star card in reverse, it's just saying we're losing hope on that. So some of you might be feeling like, you were really excited. Maybe this was something that you thought was like a dream job or like a dream relationship. And you're like so passionate about it. You're driven for it and you're going for it. And you kind of did it. And you were just like, maybe it's not for me. You're like, I don't know. You're kind of losing hope on this situation, whatever it is here. It's like what I wanted that to become, what I wanted that to grow as, isn't really manifesting what I want. So again, that's why it feels like almost like this pivot energy here for yourself, because you're like, whatever. I'm losing hope on this. Like it feels like you're the one that's like initiating this. You're the one that's not kind of excited about this anymore with this Knight of Wands in reverse. Maybe this was like a new, lover that you're having kind of like an affair with, or not like affair, but you're having like a love affair is what I meant to say, not like a cheating affair, but having a love affair with here. But that's kind of like dying out. It feels like that kind of flame is just, suffocating itself here, because you're like, that's not actually what I want. This is really not for me here. And I feel like that's kind of what is causing this kind of pivot for yourself. Feels like we have the Magician card coming out and the Three of Pentacles. You are trying to kind of manifest something new in your working facility, whether that be kind of a new job, a new collaboration with someone, just people that you generally want to work with, even if you're like, I'm not sure what job I want to do. You're might be being like, well, we want to work with these kind of people where they saw things, or they were really creative, or, they had really great communication skills, or people that I want to learn with. It feels like you're kind of manifesting all of that right now. You're like, who is it that I want to collaborate with it? Who is it that I want to work with? Because right now it just feels like you're a little left out in the cold with this Five of Pentacles. It feels like you're almost feeling like an other in this situation, and not really feeling like a part of the team. But the Four of Cups is in the reverse here, which is saying you understand that the universe can bring this in for you. It's like we're trusting that a little bit more, Capricorn, where we're like, you know what, I get that it's not here yet, but I feel like I can bring it in. And with this Magician card upright, it's just saying, yes, you have kind of all the tools you need right now to bring that in, to manifest that. So I feel like you are kind of working on new collaborations, new people to be around, because I feel like you're just kind of like right now kind of sick of whatever this old energy was. Maybe that's old friend groups, maybe this is old relationships, right? Three of Cups, the Two of Cups in the reversed here, and you're like, we're ready to kind of move on to the new, or I'm ready to kind of collaborate with people that maybe I align with a little bit better. Yeah, Empress, you're bringing that energy in. The Empress card is popping out, and I love the Empress card because it's basically talks about radiating energy towards you. It's like the Empress just has to sit on her throne. She understands that she can create. She understands that energy kind of just flows towards her. It's like, I don't have to do much. I know that it's coming from me because I'm asking for it, I'm willing for it, and I'm knowing that it's being drawn. I always see this as like almost like a vortex in a way of energy. It's just kind of like so powerful, right? Because it's just standing still, but bringing that energy towards you here. And some of you might be not trusting that right now, Capricorn. Some of you might not be trusting you have the power to do that. But the Magician card popping out is just saying, you do. So just trust in that, okay? The Empress is birth, the Empress is creation. So maybe for some of you it is like willing in an actual child, because it can represent pregnancy. But for other of you, it's just birthing something new here, creating something new, growing something new. But the Nine of Wands is just saying you got to trust it a little bit more, right? You got to be like, trust that I'm able to do that. I have the capacity to do that here, because you're making some shifts and you're making some changes right now for you, because you're like, something's not working and I'm gonna change it. So I love that energy for you, Cap, honestly. Death card, yeah, ending. We have the Death card popping out here. Endings, right? Something's ending. Scorpio energy. The Seven of Pentacles here. In the reverse as well, we're not really seeing the work that we've really put into this kind of situation. Seeing like, things have to end, but that doesn't mean we're starting over, Capricorn. It just means we're coming towards it with this kind of new, sorry, I just got ringing in my ears as well. We're just coming forward with this new perspective. It's like, yes, I learned that lesson. I'm on to my next cycle. It's not like I'm starting over. I'm not, you're starting from scratch. Like this kind of Three of Wands, we're saying going back to the drawing board. It's like something ended, it had to end, so I can move forward and move on and continue this kind of new cycle for myself. The Hermit card in reverse is just saying we might be isolating ourselves a little bit too much. So yes, we have this reflection period, this Hangman, and this Three of Cups in reverse. We're taking some time to pause, to think about things, to reflect, but also don't cut everyone off while doing this, because you want to really bring in these kind of new opportunities or these people, right? This kind of Three of Pentacles where you want to make these kind of new collaborations. Don't say no to something just because you're just like, I don't really want to, like what if you say no to an event and then it's like, well, that event is like where you kind of meet someone that like gets you a new job and is someone that you really want to work with. So just be open to that. Feel, I'm sure you can feel when it's time to relax and when it's time to kind of move forward, okay? We have Surrender to the Divine, full moon. Take a look. I think there is a full moon in Capricorn this month, if I'm not mistaken. Or sorry, in July. So just maybe take a look at that, because it's happening pretty soon. So maybe there's something on this full moon. Maybe you can do like a full moon meditation to help, manifest or bring something new for yourself here. The Great Severing. Mars energy, anger, conflict, soften to love. I'll read that for you here. And it feels like it has to do with this Seven of Swords and with this Ten of Swords moment. So for some reason I keep... Just 1 second, Capricorn. There you are. I'm having such a hard time. There we go. Mars energy. Anger, conflict, softening to love. This is a shadow card, one that can feel confrontational, but do not be afraid. It's here to bring to the surface anything that is standing in your way and letting love in. The warring planet of Mars is our constant reminder that it's important to soften, forgive, and find our way back to love. There are many things in the human experiences that makes it difficult for our heart and soul to stay open to the never-ending source of love. We are all wounded, and our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. It can feel like a never-ending dance we can never escape. If we aren't careful, before long we'll see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. If this card surfaces, it could be for two reasons. Firstly, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situations, conflicts, wounds, and fears that are causing you pain and anxiety. This is the Seven of Swords, right? This is the Ten of Swords. And secondly, for you to find your way back to love. When we're hurt, it's normal to close our heart off to the world, to let the painful experience confirm the agony of separation in the earthly life. Soften and find your way back to love anyway. When fear, anxiety, paranoia paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from others in the world. Come out of your cave and soften your heart anyways. We're all innocent children, spinning our way around the world, and find a way to see the innocence of all people, especially yourself. How are you cutting yourself off from love, and how can you soften towards those you've hurt, or have hurt you? All right, Capricorn. Again, it feels like some new stuff is happening for you here. You're manifesting some new connections that are popping in. Stick with it. It feels like it's going to be really, really beneficial for you, especially with this Chariot card. It means that you're kind of moving through it or moving through whatever struggle that you are feeling, okay? That was your monthly reading. I hope it helped.